All right, thank you for joining me on this conversation about Nitan Pandao, episode 5. And this is a pretty good episode. This is the episode where we see Pupa and Tian start to let people notice that they like each other. And we have Tian, coming out to one of his friends, I guess, for the first time ever. And so that's something that we can have a little conversation about. We'll talk about how Tian came out to his friend Tun, and then I can compare that to the way my friend reacted when I first came out to someone, and what some of the similarities and differences are as well. And so when we're done, if you want to join the conversation, leave me a comment. If you want to share the story of how your first friend reacted when you came out to him, or if you ever did something like that, you can do that as well, or whatever you want in the comment sections. So, let's begin. So the episode starts with Tian going to Chiang Mai to get some stuff, and then he calls his friend, and his friend answers the phone. He says he's in Chiang Mai, and so his friend's like, well, I'll meet you there. And so instead of going home with the doctor, he meets his friend in Chiang Mai. His friend grills him and says, like, I don't understand, why is it that you've stayed in this village so long? You've never been one to be able to last something like this, so why are you doing this, or whatever. And so finally he gets it out of him that he is staying in the village because he likes somebody, and then tells him that it's a boy, and of course his friend Thun is very supportive and says, okay, no big deal. We'll go over the quotes exactly what he says in the quotes section, but it's pretty much that. And so then he goes back, and Pupa picks him up. While they were talking to their friends, Pupa talking to the doctor, and Tian talking to his friend Tun, they both got lots of advice, and so on their way home, they're overthinking everything and like trying to make sure they're following the advice that the doctor gave to Pupa, and then Tian's friend gave to him, and it's cool, I guess. And then finally, when Tian gets home, he invites Pupa to join their class to fly kites the next day. And then the next day, Tian comes, they build kites together. Pupa makes one for Tian, and then Tian passes out when they actually go and fly the kite. So that's like the overall arching story. So some of the quotes that I really liked. Tian, when he's talking to the doctor before his friend comes up, the doctor asks him this question. The doctor asks him if there's any chance he could ever like somebody that's like a forest ranger and not like in the city or whatever. And Tian responds, I never judge anyone based on their career. And so then the doctor's like, oh, good, my friend has a chance with you. And so then that's how the doctor decides to give Pupa some advice based off of that. So then we have the scene where Tun and Tian are talking with each other, and Tun gets Tian to come out to him, and so I thought they do it in a pretty cool way here. So I'm gonna go over like the way they said. So Tun asks him, so who is this happiness of yours? Because he's noticing that Tian is a lot more happy, and then Tian responds, Tun, how would you feel if I told you I like men? And then Tun says, that's up to you. And then Tian says, that's it? And then Tun says, what do you expect me to feel? And then Tian said, I thought you'd be more surprised. And then Tun says, what if I told you I like women? Would you be surprised? And then Tian says, no. And then Tun says, so why should I be surprised? You just realized who you like, and that's okay. And then like they go on and talk, and he's explains to him a little bit about the fact that he has Torfon's heart. He's like, so am I really gay, or do I just like him because I'm getting these feelings from Torfon's heart? And Tian has this really great line where he says, your feelings come from your head and not from someone else's heart. You're gay, and I'm cool with it. And so like I just thought that was pretty cool. That he gets him to accept himself by just being cool with him and making him realize that it's not a weird thing. He just likes who he likes. And some other cool quotes from the thing is Tian is explaining to Pupa why kites can fly and how like the air makes them lift and stuff. And Pupa told him, "You look happy when you explain things to me." And so like, yeah, I was just like, oh, that's a cute little line that they had to say. And then their quote that comes from the book is, learn to accept yourself for who you are before you want someone else to accept you. So it's just pretty good advice. So overall, like I said, I really enjoyed this episode. So now I'll compare Tian's friend coming out to like the friend that my first friend that I came out to. So Tian did it in person. The first friend I came out to was on the phone. I sent him a text message, and I said, I think I'm gay or something like that, because I was afraid to just say it at that time. And my friend wrote back and said, I've always known that. And I was kind of surprised at the way that the friend wrote that. And also, like this, I was kind of surprised that they weren't surprised about it, because I felt like it was something that I was trying to hide from everybody. And come to find out, every time I tell somebody, they're always like, well, yeah, I kind of knew that. And so if it's always a bigger deal for me to tell someone than it is for them to hear it. And so that's definitely, I think Tian experienced something similar. And so that was my experience. If you'd like to share your experiences with telling people, your friends, something and how it worked out, you can put it in the comment section, and as well as share your thoughts on this episode. If you'd like to share your thoughts, go ahead and do that, like I said, as well as if you like this video, give me a like. And tune in for episode 6 coming out. My thoughts on episode 6 coming out soon. Thank you. Bye.